Today we're going to carry on looking at 2D shapes, and we're going to see how good you are at remembering all of your shapes. So we're going to start off with a little game. I'm going to reveal a little bit at a time of each shape, and you've got to tell me or shout at the screen which shape I am showing you. Are you ready? Watch very carefully. Here's the first shape. Oh, I can see 1, 2 vertices, 3, 4 vertices, and all the sides are equal. I wonder what shape it might be. Do you think you've guessed it? Let's see if you're right. Well done, it's a square. Fantastic if you guessed it right. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, I can see 1 vertice. I can see 2 vertices. Oh, I can see a long side at the bottom, and there's 2 more vertices there, and then there's another long side. Which shape do we know that has 2 short sides and 2 long sides and still has 4 vertices? Do you think you've guessed it yet? Let's see if you're right. It's a rectangle. Fantastic. Well done if you got it right. Are you ready for the next shape? Okay, here we go. Oh, there's 1 vertice, 2 vertices, and 3 vertices. Which shape do we know that has 3 sides and 3 vertices? Let me see if you're right. Well done, it's a triangle. Superstars. And ready for our last shape. I think this one's really easy. You're going to get it. Are you ready? I can see a curved edge that goes all the way around, and it's the same shape as my spotlight. You're right, it's a circle. Superstars, well done. Okay, let's move on and see what is next. Okay, so we're going to have a look at number 1 over here, okay? And it says find the circles. And down here, the little girl is saying, I can see more than 3. So how many circles can you see? Have a look. Remember that a circle is like this here. It's got 1 curved edge. So see which shapes in that picture you can find that are the same as this, a circle. Count them. I'll give you a few minutes to have a go by yourselves. Okay, let's have a look at that together. So we're looking for circles that look like this, the same shape as this one here. So we have got 1 here. Well done if you found it. The 30 sign is a circle. And then we've got another one here in our 0 for our 30. So that's 2 circles we found. Let's have a look at the car. That's a rectangle. That's a rectangle. Oh, look, there's 1 black circle for the wheels, so that's 3. And then there's another small white circle, so that's 4. And then there's the same on this side, so that's 5 for that one. And that's the 6th one there. And then, oh, let's see over here. Oh, look, we've got the sign for a roundabout. That's 6. And then the sun. That's 7. So we found 7 circles. So we did find more than 3 because 7 is more than 3. Okay, let's have a look at this one over here. It says, which shape is the odd one out? So, firstly, what is the same about the shapes? Which of these shapes here in this purple square or rectangle, which of these shapes are the same? Have a look. Can you say which ones are the same? And can you name any of those shapes? Which shapes can you see that are the same, and what are their names? So I think you can see this shape. This is a rectangle. So we have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. And I can see, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rectangles. Now, Is it still a rectangle if we turn it round? If we have it this way, we can see it's a rectangle. And if we turn it round this way, is that still a rectangle? That way is a rectangle. Is it still a rectangle if it's this way? I think it is, because all we've done is we've turned the shape around, but we haven't changed how many sides there are. There are still 2 short sides and 2 long sides, and there are still 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. So it doesn't matter which way round we have the shape, it's still a rectangle. Now have a look at the shape in the middle. This is the shape that is the odd one out, because it's not the same, is it? Now it has 3 sides like this one here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 vertices. What shape do we know with 3 sides and 3 vertices? You're right, it's a triangle. Well done. So we know that the triangle is the odd one out. Now, why is it the odd one out? Why is this one different to this one? What's the difference between the two of them? Well, I'm going to tell you. The triangle has 3 sides and 3 vertices, and the rectangle has 4 sides, 2 that are long and 2 that are short, and 4 vertices. So they're not the same, are they? No, they're not. You're right. Okay, who is ready for a challenge? I didn't hear you that time. And again, who is ready for a challenge? Yes, you are. Well done. I'm ready for a challenge too. So you're now going to go away and you're going to have a look at this for me. It says, which one is the odd one out? And you have 4 shapes on the page. And it says, why? How do you know? So you're now going to go away by yourself, and you can either say it to somebody at home, or you can write it down in your book, or you can draw which one is the odd one out and tell us what shape it is and why it's the odd one out. And then you could send it to us on our class email